dealing with. This is not a fight that you have.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Boston Red Sox.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Joey Burns will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I'm looking forward to watching this rookie. You know, there's always been a learning curve for rookie pitchers at this level. Early on, you're learning the umpires. What's the strike zone? What's he going to call? What hitter's able to chase a pitch out of the zone and still handle it? You start to learn so many things, and he's in the middle of that right now. So I'm curious to see where we're at with his learning curve as we watch this game today. All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. It's all about this catcher. He has got a cannon. You better be alert when you're on the bases. He'll throw to first. He'll throw behind runners at second. He'll throw to second on steals. He'll throw to third. He loves to throw, and he's got a cannon he shows off.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter,
Scott
working a walk with just
Gonzalez.
one out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. He's got to hurry, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
At the plate, Philip Kramer. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Three-finger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And I'm looking out there at Sin-Shu Chu. You know, he had an injury a few years back, kind of held him out of a lot of games, but this guy can really throw. You watch him in right field and let the ball fly. His arm stacks up with anybody out there.
Into the box, Jeffrey Burns. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Martin ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in, David Three-Finger. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Way out in front.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he'll get back in safely. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Coming to the plate now, Richie, his dudeness. 2 out with the man at first. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try again. 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. One and 2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Andrus has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score. In now is Pedro Alvarez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. leading off the inning, your job is to get on base
Batting
and
fifth,
set the table for the inning.
the right
That was a
fielder,
pretty
number
good
8,
at bat, and that he pushed the
Hunter
count to 3-2
Pence.
and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Hunter Pence. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, David Santos. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here. And there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Designated hitter, Stevie Burns.
Into the box now, Stevie Burns. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Willie LeCroy. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Paul Santos. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a flare out toward right center. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Neil Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here it is. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Hit toward the right side, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Leonis Martin.
Stepping in now, Leonis Martin. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Scott Gonzalez. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in to try it again, Philip Kramer. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Matt Cain. Sent on the ground out to second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Well, I think that might have been ball 4, but you never want the umpire to decide that. Go ahead and let it fly.
Into the box, Jeffrey Burns as he hits one on a line to left field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're 2nd and 3rd. You may draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Standing in now, David Threefinger, and the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped foul wide at first. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance. Carlos Santos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Richie, his dudeness, fouled back. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Mitch Moreland waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. In now, David Santos. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Stevie Burns. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Stepping in now, Willie LeCroy. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready now, Paul Santos. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Cain.
Stepping in, Matt Cain. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Holland pauses. 2-1 on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Grounded back up the middle. Walker ranging to his right. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here's Neil Walker, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
No one out with a runner at second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Scott Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and one. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run is scored, and a second run is across, and a relay home, and he is in there.
A conservative approach might have been to try to sacrifice the first run of the game home, but not this guy. He takes a big rip and has himself a 3-run triple.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Victor Oliveros is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Oliveros.
Into the box now, Philip Kramer tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Third baseman number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Digging in now, Hunter Pence. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. The runner does score from 3rd, and let's hope he's going to be all right. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
The 2-2 pitch on the ground to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Jeffrey Burns. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Flipped out the other way towards short. But there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first down of the inning.
Number 29, David.
Ready once again, David Threefinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And the pitch on 2-1 to third. Alvarez is up with it. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Santos.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Santos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You know, his pitch limit is getting up there. Now you get the 2-out single. That forces that manager to start thinking a little bit. If he throws another 10 pitches, we might see him exit this game.
Now at the plate, Richie, his dudeness. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag, and the runner back. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a ball rolls softly to second, taken by Walker. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
2 strikes.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Neil Walker. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. And he puts it on the ground to second. Santos over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're in front 4-0. Striding in once again, David Santos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Santos is retired, and there's one away.
Hitter, Stevie.
Digging in to try it again, Stevie Burns. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Shortstop, Willie LaCroix.
Into the box, Willie LaCroix hit hard to the right. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here it is on 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now, as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The next 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Santos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Well, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that's going to do it for Derek Holland. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Mario Brown takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Brown.
Here's a look over to first. and he's back in standing. In now, Matt Cain. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jeffrey Burns, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and the second one is across as well, and they've cut this to one at 4-3. John Mercer comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Jeffrey Burns will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3 runs already home here. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Full count, here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third, and he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, David
Sean Tollison takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
David Threefinger will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Ready with the 3-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here's the 3-0. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
The batter, first baseman.
Ready for another chance. Richie, his dudeness, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Set to deal on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, this is stroked into the gap in right center. That's going to get down and head toward the triangle. 2-run score. Now the third man is scored.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, David Santos. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martin. Couple of walks for him thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Burns comes on now and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Scott
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Scott Gonzalez. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Crowd gets up for the 3-2 and a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Philip Kramer. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane moves over, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Score remains steady at 6-4. Tanner Shepard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tanner Shepard.
Digging in, Stevie Burns. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Willie LeCroy. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready once again, Paul Santos. A hit in 2 tries so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pop high in the air. Kramer is there for it, and that retires the side. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 4. Lawrence Burns has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Lawrence Burns.
Stepping in, Pedro Alvarez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ground ball right side. Santos from the outfield grass. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Hunter Pence.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Burns. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 6-4. So striding forward now, Matt Cain. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Gonzalez. And the throw is in time. Cain is retired, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder.
Digging in, Jeffrey Burns. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 29, David Threefinger.
Now at the plate, David Threefinger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Carlos Santos. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch outside to throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one will get this one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he got him. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 6-4. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Brian Leffler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brian Leffler.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Burns going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. In now, Neil Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Boston Red Sox jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 6 runs, 9 hits.